What is up, YouTube? We are back at it, back from our vacation and working on cars. We've got a couple cars in here. This is a Subaru Impreza WRX. It's a pretty cool little car. It just came in. And we've got this 1960 Thunderbird in here that came in for exhaust leak issues. This is a super clean car. Check this thing out. It's pretty minty fresh. It's got the white walls, it's got the chrome, it's got the black with the white leather seats. This thing is pretty sweet, and it drives good too. It drives like a newer car. It feels good actually to drive. Most of the time somebody brings one of these old cars in, it's clunking and it's just not right, but this one is. This is awesome. So, 2 questions. Why is this car in here? And what are we gonna do to fix it? This car is in here because it's got an exhaust leak. And the guy was talking about wanting to get the headers or the manifolds resealed, pulling them off, putting a new gasket on, cleaning up the mating surfaces, bada bing, bada boom, and moving on. But I got to noticing this thing actually has what looks to be like a metal steel gasket already. So I went and I grabbed a wrench, and I'll show you what I found. All right, back to the car. So what I found was this. Watch this. And that one's tight. And that one's tight. A couple of these header bolts on the other side were super loose. There we go. That's got like a quarter turn there. I already turned some of them on this side. Let's see if we can get any more though. And keep in mind, I haven't even checked the bottom ones. So what we're always going to do on a car like this, before we go and start taking apart everything and redoing all of the work that somebody's already done, what we're going to do is check the tightness of all those bolts, because I've seen it more than once. Those header bolts, they work themselves loose, and you have to retorque them, sometimes 3-4 times after the car has been built and the engine's been built and put back in there and everything like that. So I just wanted to tell you that. What can you do to avoid header bolts backing out? Use Loctite, obviously. Loctite will help you in that situation. And what we do to check to see if tightening the bolts fixed it is we're gonna spray soapy water on all of this, anywhere you see a seam, and start the car while it's cold, and then check for bubbles. That will tell us if it's leaking. Other than that, we can drive the car. We shouldn't be hearing any exhaust noises, that tapping noise when exhaust is leaking. So we will do that, and if it is still leaking beyond this, then we will do all the work with we're trying to resurface the exhaust manifolds, probably get new bolts, or at least clean those up depending on how rusty and crusty they are. New multi-layer steel gaskets, and then this bad boy will be done. It sure is a beauty though, I tell you what. I'm not normally into cars like this, but this thing is just so clean. So clean, look at this. It's a 1960 Thunderbird.